everybody. Hope you're having a good weekend. I'm Jack, UI UX designer, illustrator, animator, and donut connoisseur. I'm very blue again today because I feel like it's just the season. I'm just matching the screen. It's very cloudy out today, although I guess a little bit warm. Oliver is joining us. Oliver, I feel like it must be very late where you are. Yeah, it must be very late for you. Anyways, welcome. We're gonna be working on 9 p.m. Yeah, not that late. It's late. It's late for me. That would be a late stream. But I guess if you're just watching, probably doesn't feel that late. Oh, Corey wasn't logged in. Welcome, Corey. Okay, so we're gonna be working on Yoann's art again. I'm just gonna switch over and get right into it. I just realized my green screen is not full all the way down. Oh no. Well, now I can't seem to get it. Oh, there we go. Alright. Anyways, we're gonna work on then this stuff for Yoann. In coming back to it after letting it sit and marinate for a little while, I don't actually mind the clouds so much. I still think they look better in the background, but I'm not against the foreground ones so far. I do feel like the speakers are a little bit big. I keep going back and forth on these because I feel like they're a little bit big, but I also feel like they make sense for the size of everything else. I don't want to overwhelm the keytar and the text. I'm just worried about it getting very busy, which is dangerously close to getting busy. Too busy right now. So we can try to scale them down just a little bit more. I go to object, transform each, and we're gonna let these actually. Let's do the bottom ones first. We can use transform each here and set it to be this. I feel it's called a transform point. I don't remember the exact name, but you can move this to the bottom here, and then when you scale, it's gonna scale everything in relation to the rest of your artwork. So if normally it would scale it to the center, but we want to keep it kind of bottom of the line. So Corey's saying as long as the speakers are pretty low detail, they create some nice areas of rest. Oh, so you don't actually mind it, and you think the scale is okay? My biggest concern is just how I don't want them to be too large. But that's how we're going to start with today. So have some time to think about it. I'm going to actually start with the scaffolding in the background first and get this all kind of detailed out, and then we're going to add on the speakers. This is just kind of like a very loose sketch, and I want to get something that feels a little bit more specific to like our rocket launch pad. So that's what we're gonna do. Nick's joining. Welcome, Nick. Yesterday's stream was early. Today's more of an evening stream. Be curious to see if we get more or less people today. Okay, so I think it's not a bad start. I did grab a couple of Google image references for rocket launch towers. And it looks like there's like a central sort of column to these. And then obviously I need to sort out what I'm going to do with the bottom area as well. think I have a copy of this, but let me just make sure. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. I'm just gonna go into isolation mode and I'm gonna go to object and I'm going to expand this blend. I'm gonna get rid of this bottom area here. So we could add like a little platform type of situation. I also think this needs to be moved over a little bit more. So I'm actually gonna select everything. And let this kind of come over just a bit. You don't want to snap, okay. And I'm gonna do like some little actually I'm gonna keep them I think in a similar style to those. Okay, well don't cooperate for me then. I'm gonna keep it mostly gray in terms of the structure, but then I'm gonna add this purple to the center column, I think. So. And I'm gonna pull this up now. Hey, Unicorn. Just getting more details in here. I'm actually going to add a little bit of line variation as well, so we're going to make these solid for now. Actually, I'm gonna leave this thinner. And now we can add, let's see. The same heavier weight. I think I want to change the style though, so I'm gonna leave this for now. These are not pulled up enough. Not sure what happened there. Unicorn's also a streamer on Behance, so be sure to go follow Unicorn. Okay, and I think for the sake of your eyes, I will add that purple central column first. So we're gonna go... That's all grouped there. Could I have used another blend here? Probably. Alright, you just don't want to collaborate. Ugh, what are you attached to? Okay, and then I'm gonna do one more. Pull these out of this group. And then you do like a clipping mask type of a situation. Alright, so you do lose a little bit at the top, but that's okay. You weren't saying that would be a cool rocket if it was painted that way, but too much painty. Alright, come on. I just want to grab the whole thing. There we go. And hold on a sec. Looks like Oliver's saying that the cost would be worth the public engagement. I mean, if that's what it takes to get people interested in rockets, I'm here for it. And then for these, I want to have like a center line for them to follow. Didn't quite make it all the way over. Okay. Madari's here. Welcome, Madari. Here we go. BRB, get a snack. I actually think it needs to go this way. Sorry, I'm like thinking on the fly. Welcome, off FRS Design. Let me know if there's you have a preferred nickname. And we'll have this one go across, actually. Here we go. Just add a couple more lines going across here as well. Probably need to have it go all the way up to the top. Ugh, so annoying. Things I should have thought about. Fotini is fine? Alright, let me know if that I'm pronouncing it correctly. I'm gonna do this relatively quick. And then I'll just align the last one to the top. And then do a distribute. Here we go. There we go. Oh, I didn't select. Sometimes you don't have a large enough selection area. And Illustrator's like, what are you doing? Here we go. We'll add some highlights over top of this as well. I just want to go out and make sure. We'll add some lighter colors, especially down here, probably. Oh, there goes my dog. So, I'll try to demonstrate. Got this here. I'm going to do a copy paste. I'm going to object transform each. I'm going to scale strokes and effects. I'm going to leave that turned on. Oh, and I'm going to do object transform each. I meant to scale. I'm going to turn off transform objects, leave scale strokes and effects on. I'm actually going to go 50 and 50, and that's going to scale my lines. And then when I bring it down, you can see I can actually go smaller. And then we can just move this a little bit to add a highlight. And then we can adjust accordingly. Probably don't need all of that in highlight. Hey, Gareth. I had a keyboard shortcut. You can see I've got some of these double lines. Don't really need. Too many things snap into each other. Looks like it's mostly just a problem right here. Actually, I'm going to delete these because I want them to be kind of underneath. I might make them darker as well. Maybe not. Maybe that's enough. Just a little highlight. We can do the rest, that on the rest as well, but. And then I'm also going to delete the bottom here. I'm going to add another line across the top. Hey, Barbara. How's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Alright. That looks pretty good. And I'll have this kind of taper off. Something like that. There we go. So we're getting there. I haven't done the these branching off pieces, which are more like platforms, except I think the top one actually holds pieces and parts on. So Barbara saying, yes, I'm really Chicago at heart, but have lived in the deep south for 20 years. Oh, wow. Doom fine, storm's coming. Yeah, it's been weird. It's been like 50 degrees-ish here, but very cloudy, very windy. Feels like it's gonna rain. I guess tomorrow we're gonna get snow. I don't really know how that works. How does weather work? I don't know. BRB, gotta get dog food, Odari says. Alright, well, good luck, Odari. Odari, you probably, if it's gonna snow here tomorrow, I'm guessing you probably already have snow. As it tends to work. As it tends to be. I'm gonna go ahead and add another highlight along here. I'm gonna shorten this one a little bit. Oop. Make sure I grab the highlight line. And I'm gonna actually make it the same weight as this. A more natural look. And we're gonna make the top of this the same as well. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Just to make everything consistent. I'm gonna put this in this group. Okay. Good. And then I'm probably just gonna see if I can grab just the one side and add a highlight onto this. Actually, you know what I can do? Let's not do that. Let's just grab this. All the way at the bottom. Just want to isolate this group. Paste this here. And get our lighter weight over a little bit. And then I'm gonna just copy this whole thing. Go. Okay, so. Actually, you know what? For this, in this case, I'm gonna copy just that. I only want a highlight on the top bar. This is the donut song. Ooh, I wonder what happened here. Oh, I didn't pull it up all the way. Okay, I can do that. Not right this minute, though. We'll pull that up in a sec. You can see it's getting a little crazy. I'm gonna pull it down. Make sure I have everything. Do it this way. Aligned. Must have messed that up at the top too. We can fix it though. Rings there. Let's go fix this. What happened there? Alright. A bit of a highlight. And I'm probably gonna change that. A little bit of inside there. A little shadow. And now we need to figure out what we're doing with these guys. I'm actually gonna make this side. Dark. actually, oh my gosh. Why is this here? This should not be here. Oh no, it should be here. Okay, it should be. Let's lock a couple things here. Always something. Okay. Scaffolding's going up. Okay, these are almost like walkways. And I think you can just get away with doing one. I'm just kind of copying it, maybe. Alright, we need to actually pull this up. Go. One says, oh, Oliver says, it's stormy here today, very loud, blowing through the trees. Yeah, it's very, very windy. And Unicorn saying we had some short showers in the afternoon, but mostly dry and cold. It's late for everybody. Lots of people joining from time zones where it's very late. I appreciate you all. But what are you doing? Y'all get some sleep. I'm gonna try to do a blend on this. We'll see if it works. I'm always I'm curious, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Curious about why it picks the options it does. Okay, so with that I only need to add one in between these. Undo. Oh, not like that. Like this. And we'll do a distribute. Nope. Nope. Distribute. Okay, now we can. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's the start of our walkway. Alright, I'm gonna grab this and this, copy and paste in front, object, blend, make, and we're just gonna make this slightly thinner. I'm gonna have to do something more at the top. I have a question here. Potini is asking, are you using a reference? I'm looking at, I've got a couple of, I did like a Google image search for like rocket launch pad. And I'm just kind of like generically pulling elements I see that are common from them, like overall. I'm not really using, I don't really use like a reference in like the literal sense. I'll usually just look at like, I like to look at like a bunch of different reference variations, if that makes sense. We actually did a challenge about this when we were doing the African wild dog, the stamps, and I kind of go through like how I pick reference. So I'll like look for something that's like an overall sense, right? So like when we did the African wild dog, we grabbed like, here's like, you know, a full body pose of the dog, right? You can see, you know, general structure kind of a thing. I know it might be a little bit abstract, but... And then I'll also grab a couple references of like more detailed, like we grabbed like a reference for that one of like the coat like up close, and also like the face up close, so we can get an idea of like the facial features. So that's kind of loosely how I use reference. I like to like just kind of look at like get a general sense of like what the thing looks like from, you know, all kinds of different angles. We did the same thing for the guitar. We just kind of looked at like generally what it looks like. Not like, I think that like a lot of times people think like, oh, you find a reference image, right, and then you just like replicate what that is. It's not like a bad way to work. I just feel like you don't get a real accurate representation if you're just using like a singular kind of like reference. So I tend to just choose like, look at a couple different things and get a more like overarching view. So that being said, I generally don't even look at like, I don't even generally like have a particular reference image. I'm usually looking at just a literal Google image search of different rocket launch pads, and just looking at them all kind of simultaneously, which is what I'm doing here. It's very a bit abstract, I would say. But it's the way that I work. I mean, and your preference may be different. I mean, I don't want to speak for everybody and say like my way is superior, because it's not. And you may find that you prefer a different way of working, which is totally valid and fine. And you shouldn't feel an obligation to do things, you know, my way. Do what makes sense for you. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Don't let me tell you how to live your life. That's for sure. And there's a couple of these, so I'm just gonna add a couple of these in here. I don't know if these are like walkways or what the deal is, but I have to figure out what I'm doing at the top. In some cases it almost looks like a crane, in other cases it looks almost like a bar. So I'm not totally sure how this top portion works. I think it depends on the, you know, time period. Some of these are older, probably. we're just gonna go with like a crane kind of a look. I wish I had a good like sense for how it like attaches. Kind of looks like it just kind of hangs over top like a crane. It's different for everybody, I'm just curious. No, that's fine. Happy to answer the happy to answer any question that you all have in the chat, if I can. I don't know. I don't really like this blend that I added. I think I'm gonna do something different here. But I don't know what. Maybe we just do like a little. Maybe we do make these straight across. Kind of brainstorming this on the fly. Let's do. I kind of like that a little bit better. Let's do pink up here. Change this up here a little bit. That looks good. I wish I could figure out what this top structure was. Odari, thank you so much. Odari says, looks great. Thank you. I'm gonna actually pull it up on this side. Yeah, welcome back, Odari. That was a fast trip. Or I've just been really slow. And I do want to add another part here. Audrey's asking how I am. I'm all good now. Yes, it's been a rough couple of weeks, but I appreciate you asking, Odari. But feeling better. My computer situation has worked itself out. Well, I shouldn't say it's worked itself out. It is managed, handled, fixed. My computer is back in working order. It was like the season of just bad health. Just hopefully passed. I think I did that totally backwards. There you go. There we go. Now we've got it. Okay, phone. What are you going on about? Yeah. I'm doing that thing where I zoom it way in and way out too much. So sorry if I'm making everybody nauseous. Oh, Darius ditto on the health thing. I'm not streaming until January. Well, good for you. You deserve some time off, honestly. That's been a rough end of the year, that's for sure. I think I'm going to switch it up a bit here. I'm going to actually move some of, because I can actually also see that some of these are placed higher. So I'm going to do these two high ones. Of course I like slipped up right at the end. Alright, we'll put 2 up here. Come on. Snap. Are you snapped? I can't tell. Yeah, you are snapped. Okay. And then I'm gonna move this one. I'm gonna just basically... I don't want to cover up that though. Okay. You know what? That's fine. I suppose we could do this. Ugh, come on. Give me a break. Nope. I'm just trying to make this one down here a little bit darker so it stands out better. And I'm gonna do one more thing, which is to start to connect this to the music side of things. We're gonna add some I'm gonna start to add some chords. If that makes sense. Just like this. And this is gonna go behind our scaffolding group. Except sometimes it can be in front. See? And that'll start to tie in, then we'll be able to tie these elements in with the chords once we get them into like the amps and stuff, and speakers. And we don't need to overdo it. Yeah. everything nice and organized. Adedape? Let me know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Welcome. And then I do feel like a strong desire to add a little bit of a shadow down there, so we're gonna do that real quick. But that came together pretty quickly. Honestly, not too bad. What I think I'm gonna need to do for this, though, is actually make this shape. I'm gonna go to Object, Path, Outline, Stroke, because you remember this has like a heavier stroke on it. And then make this shape here. Looks like that. And then we're going to put a shadow on this. Go like this. Go. I'm gonna go a little bit heavier on this, we'll see. Oh no, actually. 25 is actually probably okay. Just a little bit of a shadow down there. Alright, there's kind of our scaffolding. Let me know what you think. We still need to deal with the font in the background. Just kind of have the type, the fonts that we picked. The type just kind of chilling. I don't have like anything stylized yet or anything. Unfortunately, but now we can address the elephant in the room, which are the speakers. I'm gonna need to do some adjusting now. I've actually got some real things here. Let's probably go up higher. Actually, I don't want to put this one. I don't want to put this one. I don't want to put this piece in general. I could bring it low, like, lowest I could go is probably there. You know? Come to save and take a look at what we've got here. Oh, Dar says, dang it, yawn, Jack. Don't yawn, it's contagious. I'm sorry. My bad. I just yawned again. Sorry. Sorry. Alright, well. I don't know that I want to tackle the speakers just yet. Maybe we'll do the amp first and see how it goes. This is just kind of my sketch here. I need to look up a amp. Well, these box ones here are very fancy. Very ornate. I like that. Let's open up that as a reference. I want to get something like that. I'm feeling. Alright, here's a sketch. We're gonna lock some of this stuff. Yeah, you know what, this is fine. Let's do... Everything's so round. Oh my gosh. There we go. Let's start here. Stop zooming. Ooh, that's not gonna be rounded up. Okay, we'll make this pink. Stay with me. Pink with a yellow outline. Odari's asking if Corey is yawning behind the scenes. No, Corey isn't even currently upstairs, so believe it or not. Oh gosh, I'm gonna make this transparent just so I can see what I'm doing, and this will hopefully start to make sense. Let's do... No, 72, 75. Okay. Object, path, offset path. Okay, so I've got two pieces here. Like so. And then I'm gonna go to the corner and I'm gonna make a square. And a little bit smaller. Make it this color so I can see. I'm trying to make the corner piece here, if it wasn't clear. Okay. So we're gonna go compound path, corner piece. See how easy that was? Alright, now we can make this. Like so. Oh, I messed this up. I also need to offset this. In the opposite direction. Now this is correct. There we go. And it's all on you, Jack. Not really, I'm always tired. Yeah, I mean... It'd be like that sometimes. It's the season. I don't know about y'all, but I cannot. I can't stand when it gets dark out early like this. I'm just not made for this. I could not live in one of those places where it's like dark many times out of the year. Where they have like full days of darkness. I don't know. I feel like I would lose my mind. Agreed. Hodari says yeah. I don't know if I could do it. Alright, I love this pattern. I'm trying to figure out, like, first of all, what these colors are. And, how to kind of represent it. It's like a cross diamond pattern. So let's go into, edit. Where is it? Object, pattern. We're gonna make a pattern. Just gonna start here. And I think we can just do, let's just start to draw some things. Let's not move the tile with art. So I'm just gonna do something like this. We're gonna do a blend here. Welcome, Mohammed. Where did my window go? There it is. Oh wow, it's getting a little crazy. I think it's like because it's expanding outside of the artboard. I don't know what's happening. Should not be having this many problems. Okay. Looks like I just needed to clean it up. That's not quite what we want though, because these are like squished. Kinda look like this. We can fix that by going here and squishing. Okay. Oh no! Barbara's saying weather warning, tornado coming. What is happening? What a time to be alive. It's like December and in the Midwest we shouldn't be getting tornadoes in December. It's like just a weird, wild how can I, there's like, so I want to make this kind of like pattern, and I might not be able to do it, we'll see. Where it's like layered a little bit. With like the gold. Like this. Alright, I'm just gonna do a test run. So I made my patterns, watch. So pull my swatches panel out so you can see it. It's over here. And we're gonna go into our amp layer here. I'm gonna copy this, and I'm just gonna apply that pattern to this. Okay, it's a little aggressive, and I've also got a little bit of a mismatch. So I think I need to sort that out. I don't think the pink isn't doing me any favors. Oh man. Which is a shame because I really like that otherwise. Maybe we could do like a mix. Alright, let's just leave this for now. Let's try like a little. I don't know that it's gonna work. Maybe it just needs to be a little bit more. Contrast. Oh, you know what? I've run into this problem before, and it has to do with the top and bottom edges, which have got round corners. So I'm going to uncheck size tile with art. I'm just going to let it overlap. Hopefully that fixes it. This might not fix it. Three. It's a little bit better. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get away with the yellow in there, which is kind of a shame. Or we're saying spring. Hold on, let me scroll up in the chat. Make sure I've got. Fotini saying, when is tornado season? Usually Greece here we don't have these. And then yeah, Barbara saying spring usually. Oh no. Oh no, be careful, Barbara. Barbara saying now the warning is scarier. Might have to take cover inside rooms of our house since we don't have a basement. And Fontini is saying sorry to hear that. I hope everything goes well. Yes, stay safe, Barbara. You don't need to take me with you. Go to the basement. You have to duck out of the stream. It's no big deal. Yeah, tornadoes in the Midwest are a big thing. Huge thing. We had like a little. We've had 2 tornado-y things come through here. We had one come through. I feel like maybe it was last year even. Yeah, it was last year. Last spring. But it didn't come directly through where I am in particular. It was a little bit more west of me. And then we of course had the huge storm that took all of the trees out in our yard onto our garage. And that was not fun. So, yeah. You know, this is one of those things that, like, the colors and the pattern on the thing in real life look great. And then when you try to replicate it, the pattern is just not doing it for me. It may just not be. It may just be not meant to be. I feel like you need to get the colors right. Like, just right. Could try removing the yellow. Let's try a different approach, shall we? Let's just pull this yellow out because it's not doing anything for us. Right. And then let's pull this back. Sort of like a 25. And we're gonna do a scale. And we're only gonna scale the pattern. And then we can bolt this down a little bit. Of course, it looks better with the lattice as a solid color. Yeah, I know. I wanted to be fancy about it, but sometimes you just have to live with that. I'm just verifying. I think there are I need a better reference of an amp scenario here. This is fine. We're just gonna run with it. Look what we got so far. I think I wanna add like a panel. We can pull our and this is where things get wild and crazy, and I start breaking the rules. I think I do want to add some, like, a panel on this. Let's do that. I know I'm just repeating the word panel over and over again. It just sounds crazy. Okay, let's do, like, a little thing here. Talking to myself, because we made all those little knobs and stuff. We can kind of pull them back for this top part. And do I want this to be inset? I do. I think I want this to be inset. I think that's two inset. I think the line is messing me up. I need to artificially pull that up. Just go with this for now. I don't know. I don't like it. You can see that still. I need to pull this up a little bit. It's weird because there's that line there. So I just kind of have to eyeball it, I think. And then I'm actually going to copy this base here. Let's see. Oh, is this mostly? This is not very square. It is shorter than it is wide. You know what though? It's probably fine. Alright, and then for this part, I think that Oliver might have mentioned this yesterday, having a little bit of the speaker visible. It's gonna be a rough fit here. Let's use this as our guide. Alright, there we go. There we go! Grab this. I'll make it smaller. You'll see what I'm doing in a minute. And I'm going to do the same thing up here. Looks pretty okay. Still needs some work. Hey Arshia, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Doing good. How am I? I'm doing okay. We're just powering through. Ooh, I just realized I grouped this whole thing and I don't want to do that. Make sure we're out here. I'm working on illustrating this amp situation. I may have made it a little bit smaller, but I also didn't add any depth, which we still could do. Let's just hide this for now and see how we're looking. We can always swap the pink if the pink is too overpowering. For something else. Blue, maybe? Or a lighter purple. I wanted a little bit of color, but maybe the pink is too much. Let me know your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts. She is saying a little purple. You could do a little purple. Like add a little purple in. It starts to get a little dark though. Better before or after? Top is before, bottom is after. Corey likes the pink because it keeps the foreground the pink color. That makes sense. I can't argue with your logic there. We can always come back to it once we get the rest of the speakers in. It's not like a huge issue to change that color. What is going to be a huge issue that I need to contend with here is the perspective that I didn't deal with. Not a huge deal. Let's just pull this up. I'm actually gonna make a copy of this. No, I'm not. I already... I don't know if I have a copy, so I'm gonna make a copy. And I'm gonna pull this up. I'm just gonna start with the top situation first. I don't want that much visible, so I'm gonna pull it back. And I'm just gonna decrease the transparency on this. Come on. Alright, so we're just kind of using this as a reference, right? Alright, so let's do... I'm just gonna grab these main elements here. I'm gonna scale them back. And until they're approximately the same. I'm just taking a look, taking a gander at how these top pieces might connect. It actually looks like they're just on the top sides, which is a bit of a benefit to us. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna need to also copy here. I'm gonna make these darker just so I can see them for now. So we need to join these two pieces. Hey Megan, how's it going? Doing a little bit of what I would call annoying perspective stuff right now. For those that are just joining. I don't know what happened there. Oh my gosh, if I hit the wrong hotkey one more time. One of those days, apparently. Alright. So I'm going to the side there. And paste. Oh, this is so, it's like one of those annoying things. Illustrator doesn't want to snap to the right thing. Okay. I'm gonna group all of this. Copy and paste. It's just gonna make things easier. Me to... Oh, it's not gonna work. Because I have to go the opposite way. Oh, it's so annoying. Alright. If only I could just go like this. I don't think I can. Because you can see the scale difference. Well, we can still use this in general for approximately how big it needs to be. Still not working. Okay, actually I think this is correct. The more I look at it. And then I have to connect these pieces here. Hang on. Let me just deal with this first. I don't know what is happening. Megan just called Umacorn Umatalica, and I feel like I've missed something. I mean, I'm here for it. It's a reference to a stream earlier. Yeah, I missed Umacorn's stream earlier. Lobby. The mornings are, especially now that like I do the Firefly events during the week. I like the only mornings the weekend mornings are all I get now essentially, and I'm always busy, so I haven't been able to attend a lot of the like weekend morning streams lately because of that. Let's see, what mess have I made here? I feel like I did this backwards somehow. I think I did. I can see that I needed to keep that shape. I deleted the wrong shape, everyone. And now I need to figure out how this gets cut. Struggle is real. How does this get cut? I don't think this is it, but we're gonna go for it. Oh, maybe it is. Okay, I think we got it. Accidentally. I like when that happens. There's something weird going on. Maybe it's just an illusion. Something is weird about this. actually need to place this here. Oh, Fautini says, I'm off to bed. I will see the rest of the morning. Have a great Sunday and good night. Great work, chat. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate you joining. Alright, this. This seems. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know. I messed up something along the way. And it seems correct. Mostly. There's just like, I think it's just because there's like a strip that goes across the top that I still need to add, but otherwise I think it's correct. That's what I'm gonna say anyways. Always like slightly off. Okay, I think I've got it. And now let's see if we can get this little raised part on the other side. This should actually be much easier. Now we have this part sorted. Honestly. And we're gonna make this even lighter. And then we're gonna add the top part. Which is probably gonna be the purple. That looks correct. So much work for such a little detail. But it does add some nice perspective, which fits with the rest of our perspective, so. And now, I do want to group that, but I don't know why there's like an extra piece. What's going on here? Hold on. Beautiful. We can add a little bit of shadow on that. Awise, welcome. I've only got about 10 minutes left in the stream, so just forewarning everybody that we're gonna finish out. I think the details on this, and then it'll be it for today. And I just gotta get the other speakers in. Which we already have the speaker style kind of sorted out with our amp here. We just need to make it a little bit smaller and more narrow, and then we need to kind of, the challenge would be putting that across the what's the word I'm looking for? The ones that are tilted in perspective. The ones that are mounted are gonna be a little difficult. But nothing, you know, insurmountable. That's for sure. Alright, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do the handle on top. If I want it to be totally flat or not. Let's do this. Let's do a little bit. Gonna join these two and then we'll round these out. And I'm gonna do a little trick here. I'm gonna increase the weight of this. Let me find the stroke. I'm gonna do an outline stroke. So that'll be the front. So we'll probably make this color. And I'll have to do the same kind of a thing for the back. Fortunately, this is a lot less difficult. This time around. How do I every time? Actually, it should be darker. Oh, Megan is headed out. Hi, Megan. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Hope you have a fun time at your D&D night. Here. Oh, I was getting mixed up here. I think I'm gonna cut it here. Let's just do one side. Okay. So complicated. I think I've got it. Oh, not quite. Just a little bit. That looks good. This is gonna be this color. And then this is gonna be darker. Not darker. I think that's what we're doing. So much work for these little details. And then, let's see, it would be so great if I could just use this shape underneath for a shadow. I don't think it's quite long enough. I can make it work. Make it work? I think it'll be fine. Okay. There we go. Little handle on top. So much work for tiny detail. And then the last thing that we really need to do here. What is this? What is this thing that I hit? Oh, I don't need that anymore. Okay. Okay, I did keep a backup copy, so we could delete this as well. And it's from our working layer. I think I might just have it on sketch. You can see we've got all these knobs. So we can just grab probably everything we need from here to add to the head. And be in pretty good shape, I think. For the most part, we'll just grab some. I might have to change the perspective. As you see, we're seeing the undersides, like we're looking up at this. Actually, we're seeing this part. Okay, maybe I messed something up. I'm not scaling the strokes and effects either. Okay, I think I need to take. It's time for the stream to be over anyway, so I think I need to take a break away from this for a minute. This is correct, this is correct. Maybe the background, maybe these buttons are not in the correct perspective. I need to think about that. Megan says, I'm gonna try not to kill the team. I am a fair but power DM. Okay. I need a break from this. I also need to make a mental note that I need to put cast shadows and everything, because I did that with the handle, and I'm realizing now that I didn't actually add any cast shadows to any of this. So let's go ahead and just add ourselves a note up here. We're gonna say cast shadows. And there was something else. I needed to add texture as well. I just want to make a mental note of that for myself. Okay, so it doesn't look like much since we have all of the other speakers to add, but we can kind of like just work with what we've got here. We do need to add cast shadows. We need to add texture. We need to sort out the text style, especially back here. So cast shadows, the rest of the speakers, along the scaffolding, the textile, and then texture over top. So we're slowly but surely making our way through this design here. Time consuming. A lot of elements in this one, so yeah. That's gonna be it. Thank you everybody. Thanks Oliver. Thanks Unicorn. I'm going to say in speed. Let's try. Thanks. I also need to add like sharp highlights onto the amp. Like these little pieces here of plastic are actually like shiny plastic. So I need to make sure to add that as well. So I'm gonna make a little note here. Overall, cast shadows. I don't know why I'm typing in all caps or why I'm typing centered. We're gonna say highlights on so here's my little note for myself that I'm just gonna put right on this layer. That's so I remember. Does anybody else like leave notes? I always leave notes for myself. That's the only way I can work. A lot of I think like note taking is such a huge part of my process. Like almost I would say as important as sketching. It just helps me organize my thoughts around what I'm trying to do. Which is sometimes very scattered, as we can kind of see. Oh, and then I also want to just kind of do like a general perspective, issues. So yeah, here's my list of things. So I'm not like, what was I doing? In an hour from now, so. Anyways, thank you all for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I don't know what my stream schedule looks like next week. I'm not streaming tomorrow since I stream Friday and Saturday, which seems to be a good plan because people seem to like the early morning Friday streams. So that might be a permanent thing, although I don't know that it'll be every Friday. I have to kind of figure it out because sometimes it doesn't work out every Friday, so. Anyways, thank you all for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Please, if you like the music that plays and you also like the artwork that we're making, go check out Yoann Turpin's work. I've got a link to all of Yoann's stuff in the description of this video. If you scroll down there in the description, you'll see links to Yoann's stuff. I think this album is coming out early next year, so we've still got time to get this wrapped up. And yeah, there's stuff for there's links to the mods as well. So we've got Corey's Crock of Time, Food and Fermentation Community. We've got Nick's Music. We've got Bliss and Odari's Behance pages because they're both streamers here on Behance. Oliver said I like the early morning Friday streams because they're Friday afternoon for me. Yeah, I don't even know what time it is there for you now. 11 p.m. now, I think. It was 9 when I started. Y'all are troopers, you late night folks who come to my streams. So I do like to try and like thank you for coming to my streams. I will do an early morning stream just for you. But thanks everybody. I want to give a little shout out to the streamers we had in the chat. Umacorn and Odari, both weekend streamers, so go check out their work. And then we had Adedipe, let me know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Adedipe, Arshia, Barbara was here. Barbara hopefully survived the tornado. Barbara, positive thoughts your way. Corey, oh my gosh, I've already forgotten. Gareth. I'm trying to remember FRS. What their name was. They had to leave the chat earlier. Oh my gosh. Botini, Gareth, Megan, Mohammed, Nick, Badari, Oliver, Hawaii, Sultan, and Umacorn. So thank you everybody for hanging out. Like I said, I won't be live tomorrow, but I think that Odari will be, and or Umacorn tomorrow morning. It's morning for me. I'm assuming it's late for them, but they stream. Well, no, Odari's same time zone as me. So, anyways, go check out Odari and or Umacorn tomorrow. And Umacorn, this is why Umacorn falls asleep instead of streaming. Oh no, Umacorn. Yeah, Umacorn is always hanging out late. I see Umacorn in the like late Adobe live streams as well. I say late, but they're like the afternoon streams for me. But I know it's late for her. Anyways, I do have to leave. Thank you all for hanging out with me. We will continue working on this. I don't know what my stream schedule looks like next week. It might be another Friday-Saturday situation. Ideally, that's what I would like to do. I'll keep you posted though. If you want to follow me on social, or you can follow me here on Behance. I post my stream schedule every week, or you can just hit that little notification up at the top to get notified when I go live here on Behance. I also stream to Twitch and to YouTube. For those of you that are interested in those two platforms instead of Behance, you know, no shame. So if it's easier for you to follow me over there. Oh right, Odari said not streaming until the new year. I totally forgot that. Yeah, Odari's not streaming until the new year. I hope you feel better, Odari. Okay, really gonna head out now. Have a great weekend. Hope you feel better, Odari. Hope Barbara is okay. And thank you, Oliver. Thank you, Umacorn. Alright. Bye, everyone.